I want to tell you about one of the most amazing Christian biographies out there. Have you ever read The Heavenly Man? It's outrageous. It's the most incredible story. It's like reading the book of Acts, but in modern times. And it's set in like the 70s, 80s, and 90s. And it's so ridiculous. It's about a Chinese guy, Brother Yun, and he gets saved in like 1974 or something like that. And he is just 16 years old. Nobody in his town hardly knows anything about the gospel or anything. They just remember a few little things from some missionaries that were there in the 40s. And because all missionaries are kicked out of the country, there's nothing. They can't even have a Bible. Hardly anybody has a Bible. Even the ones that have them, they buried them in like a can under the ground so that if the soldiers come, they won't put them in jail. And these people are living way out in the country. But God shows up and heals this guy's dad who's about to die. He has like cancer, and totally radically heals him. They just pray simply, Jesus heal dad. Jesus heal dad. That's all they did, because they remembered some missionaries said it. They said that Jesus had power to heal. And so they did it. This impacts Brother Yun's life just as a 16-year-old. He's like, he knows that a Bible exists. He knows that that's something that's important. And so he prays to God, please give me a Bible. He's like fasting and praying. He doesn't hardly know anything, but he's praying for months and months. And they think he's losing his mind. And all of a sudden he gets this vision and he sees how he's going to get the Bible. And these two men come to the door in the middle of the night, give him a Bible, and they run away. And it's totally ridiculous. He can hardly even read. And then he just starts reading. He's like teaches himself how to read. And it's so crazy. He memorized the book of Matthew as a 16-year-old kid. God tells him to go to another village, and he stands up. There's like probably dozens of people in a room, and he stands up and just recites the book of Matthew to them. I think he had the first 10 chapters memorized, and he just recited it, and they all got saved. He said, I didn't say it very eloquently at all. It was just me like blah, 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 saying the stuff I'd memorized. And the word of God had power. And Jesus used it to save all those people. And they were like, please tell us more. They wanted him to stay, and he went back and memorized the rest of the book, and he came back and spoke it out to them. And they wouldn't let him go because they just wanted to hear the word of God. I have recorded 2 videos on my YouTube channel about the Heavenly Man that go into a lot more detail. If you want to hear about those, go check them out.